We also have operators that only have one operand. These are the unary operators. Unary operators are used to increment, decrement, or negate the operand. Here are the ones that you need to know about. The minus sign in front of a value. This negates a number. Then we also have the exclamation mark in front of a variable name. This operator works on Boolean values. It's actually similar to the negate symbol, but then for Booleans. If it's true, it becomes false and vice versa. And then we also have x++ and ++x. These are used to increment the variable of x by 1. And similarly, we have x minus minus and minus minus x, and these are used to decrement the variable of x by 1. Let's have a quick look at how these work in IntelliJ. So I'm going to create an int number 5 over here, and I'm going to assign it the value of 8. Then if I say number 5 ++, it's going to increase the value of number 5 by 1. Let me prove that to you. And as you can see, it's now printing 9, 8 plus 1. Similarly, if it would have done negative, if I would have done minus minus, it would have become 7. The other two unary operators work slightly different though. For example, if I have a number 6 over here, and I store the value of 3 in it, and then I'm going to say negative number 6, and then afterwards just print number 6, you're going to see that the first time it's a negated result, but it did not update the true value of number 6. It's just a temporary working result, as opposed to the post-increment and post-decrement operators. They actually change the value by just having minus minus and ++, whereas this one is just negating the value without storing it in the variable. The difference between the post-increment and pre-increment and post-decrement and pre-decrement is that the pre ones happen before other actions and the post ones happen after other actions. Let's look at an example in IntelliJ to see what this means. So I'm going to create an int pre equals 5, and I'm going to create int post also equals 5. Then I'm going to print ++ pre, and I'm going to print post ++. So if I'm going to run this, you'll see that the pre is being incremented prior to being printed, whereas the post is going to be incremented after having been printed. So the pre is going to be 6, and the post is going to be 5. Let me show this to you. You can see that the last two values are now 6 and 5. Does this mean that post is not incremented? No. Afterwards, both of the values pre and post are actually 6. But post is only being incremented after its value has been passed over to the print line method for being written to the console. So if I'm going to write both of these again here, you can actually see that they're being updated. Both of their values are 6. So the pre one, first it's being updated, then it's being passed along the method to be printed to the console. The post one is first being passed to the console for being printed, and then afterwards it's getting increased. In the next video, we're going to have a look at the relational operators.